Every week on AFTV Picks, we give away £1,000. And all you've got to do is enter our free-to-play competition and go head-to-head with me, win it, and this could be yours. Get involved right now, click the link in the description, and you can play, and it's absolutely free. All you have to do is be over 18 and have some decent football knowledge. So what are you waiting for? Get involved now and you can win yourself £1,000. Simple, £1,000, just like that. Get involved. The link is in the description and you can win it today. Welcome along to AFTV Picks. In a good mood today. Looking forward to the game at the weekend. Arsenal taking on Southampton. It's not in the league. It's in the FA Cup. But the weird thing about it is that a couple of days after that, we play them in the league. If we get through that game, the next game we've got is Wolves. We'll play them in the FA Cup. A couple of days after that, we'll play them in the league. It's weird how that's been working out. Man United playing Liverpool this week in the FA Cup. Last week, they played in the league. It's crazy how it's been working out. But anyway, we're going to touch on that game today. Arsenal taking on Southampton. Joining me today, I've got a special guest who's going to be taking on the challenge today. I hope he does better than Mo did last week. We got Kelechi in the building. I like your confidence. I like your
confidence. I'm not confident though. I'm not confident, but hopefully I will not embarrass myself here. But good day, viewers. Thank you for having me.
Like Mo last week. I hope if you do lose, that you're not a sore loser like him. He was worse than Donald Trump. He didn't want to leave the stream. You know, he's refusing to leave the stream. He got all these people to start saying, "Stop the steal,
stop the count."
Yeah, you know what I mean, right? He lost.
But fair play to him, though. Fair play to him. I thought the questions were you were not calling them fast enough. So please, my own, call it fast enough, please.
They were fast enough. He didn't answer them. Did you not see? He answered one of the questions, and he was like, was it that one or was it? And I'm like, you can't answer them like that. And that's a message to you today. You've got to answer the questions quickly. If you don't know the answer to it, pass. Move on to the next one.
No
all right. And by the way, bigging up all your Nigerian crew and thing. I know that there's been a few problems in getting AFTV picks in Nigeria.
Yeah.
That you raised that with me, but that is now available. You can get AFTV picks in Nigeria. Chance to win £1,000. So Kelechi has got the hookup. He's hooked it up for everybody in Nigeria.
Yep.
Yeah.
Stop playing. I'm playing mine today. You understand? You can say I'm playing mine. You understand? Hey.
And if he does win the £200, he said if he wins the £200, he's going to donate it to Nigeria.
Me? I'll do giveaway. I'll do giveaway. It's called giveaway.
But we got James joining us. James, of course, is going to give us a rundown as we go through some of those stats around the game. And also, I've got a big Arsenal fan, Saj, joining us. Saj, how you doing?
Yeah, not bad, Don Robbie. How you doing?
Yeah, I'm good, man. I'm good. I heard that you got a little winnings in the last one in the AFTV picks.
Yeah. Blue Monday, I was like watching Arsenal Newcastle. Well, the first half, be the same as Palace, would be boring, but managed to come out with 3-0, and also better news, got £125.
Listen, that's better than me. You know what I mean? So you got the win and you got money in your hands by doing AFTV picks. So well done to you. But it was a good performance by Arsenal, wasn't it? I mean, you are right. The first half, you're thinking to yourself, "Oh no, man, not another Palace game." Although I did think that we were much more on the front foot than in that Palace game. But the second half, we were brilliant, and it was great to see Aubameyang scoring.
Yeah, for sure. Getting back on the goal, score sheet with a brace. Also, just seeing Smith Rowe and Starboy Saka doing their bit.
Nigerian boy.
I didn't say that. How good are you, Saj? How good are these two kids, man? You know what I mean? They're 20. I keep. I look at my daughter, she's 20, and then I'm like, they're 20, and they're killing it at the moment.
Nah, they're smashing it. We need to build a team around these kind of players. them two, we've got a bit more of a core with Partey, Gabriel, Leno. We need to build around that. I was talking to James before we went live. We need to get rid of some of that deadwood, some of those old players and old big contracts, and literally build around this. In 2-3 seasons, well, hopefully sooner, we'll be a team. Of course, stay positive.
And to be fair, that's what they've been doing this year. They have been shifting out a lot of that deadwood. Socrates has gone, Ozil gone this week. It does look like they're moving in the right direction, getting rid of some of those big contracts and giving the younger players a chance. Are you confident going into the game against Southampton?
Yeah, always confident when it comes to the FA Cup. Always confident when it comes to the Cup. I mean, it's our cup, right? So, we'll see how it goes. I mean, Southampton
lose.
I mean,
it'll be a tough game. It'll be a tough game. Southampton away. I remember the last time we drew them in the cup, we blew them away. Remember that time? We went down there and blew them away. But it's, you know what it is with this cup? It's all on the teams that get put out. I do sense that Arsenal will play a strong team. But then I think Southampton will play a fairly strong team as well. So it's going to be really interesting. But give us a prediction for the game.
I'm going 2-1. 2-1, the standard 2-1.
Standard 2-1.
Yeah, well, I don't know. You can't be too confident scoring many goals, right? But you can imagine us conceding. Like, you can imagine Danny Ings or probably Theo Walcott, to be honest, in our luck.
Okay, well, 2-1. You're going 2-1. That's a good shout. But Saj, thanks for coming on today. Well done to you for winning on AFTV Picks. And just you can keep playing, mate. Keep playing week after week. It's free to play. You might get a few more surprises.
Definitely need to get a few more prizes. Might need to transfer this over to Mo after you done him dirty last week.
Yeah, Mo, he was terrible. You do better than him. Yeah, you're right. Nice one, mate. Take care. Respect to Sedge there, who won last week. The question is, will Kelechi win the £200 tonight? Or will he flop? Will he have enough money to buy himself a new microphone?
No, I have Bluetooth earpiece. That's what I use. My brother, I'm moving ahead of the times. You know what I'm saying? We are trendy.
No, I'm not about the microphone you're using now. I'm on about the microphone you use after the game.
No, I was using the Bluetooth one. He said I should remove it now. So I have to remove it and then use this thing. Don't worry, I'll buy a microphone. That's not a problem. After all, AFTV I can put up one in the office. You guys have so many in the office. I can come and pick up one. You people have money now. You have money.
Listen to this guy. Right, you can have money if you win the competition. But first of all, let's get into some of the stats around the game. And some of the stats have been chosen on AFTV Picks. One of them is, will Arsenal score in the first half? Kelechi, what do you reckon? I think I put yes. I don't know why I put this. Yes, because when I think about it, we haven't been scoring in the first half of games recently. I'm sure James will bring me in. But what do you reckon? Will we score in the first half?
I think so, yeah. I think we will. I think we don't panic when we play away from home for some reason. But when we are playing at home, we panic and we don't, we wait for the second half before we start playing. But in the first half, no matter the team, even when we went to Leeds, I think we had some opportunities. Even the loss at Everton, that I can remember the Nketiah chance. We do get them very good chances to score, just that they don't put it away. But now that we have a bit of confidence, I'm sure that we will score in the first half. I'm pretty sure about that. Away from home, there's no pressure at all.
James will probably give us the rundown on it.
Yeah, I think you're right to have doubts, Robbie, about that first half. Just looking at our league goals, 9 have come in the first half, but 15 in the second. Southampton as well, they concede more goals in the second half with 14. They've only conceded 7 goals in the first half. You only got to look at our performances. We seem to take a while to get going. Couldn't score in the first half against Newcastle, both in the cup tie and the league. Couldn't score in the first half against Palace. I think Brighton came after extra time. It's only really been West Brom and Chelsea where we had fast starts. So maybe there's a hint of us getting better in that sense. But I think it's going to be a cagey one, especially for that first 45 minutes.
Okay, this is what he does. This is what he does, Kelechi. He comes along and ruins.
And he has no. When you're giving me these stats, please give me post. What's his name? Post Croydon De Bruyne and pre-Croydon De Bruyne. That's what I want to be hearing.
Fair enough.
You understand? Those stats are different when you look at the pre and post, please.
Well, the Croydon De Bruyne has played in those 3 of those games that you mentioned. 4.
And we scored in the first half in 3 of them.
So we scored the first half against Chelsea, West Brom. That's it. That's it. Not Brighton, not Newcastle, not Palace, and not the other Newcastle game. So 2 and 6.
Yeah, so it's not great.
No, the other one was a substitute appearance. If he was there in the first half, in the FA Cup game, he would have scored.
Very true.
All right, the next one I'm going to go with is how many shots on target will Arsenal have in a game? I've gone for 7.
That's on the high side.
It is on the high side, but I think now we're starting to get more shots off in games. We're starting to, and as well, I think Southampton ain't going to be them low block defensive. Although the other day I saw them play against City, they did defend a lot in that game. But I don't know. I think they'll try and take it to us more. So yeah. I can see us creating chances.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with you. I mean, even when they came to the Arsenal, they didn't really kind of play low block. We managed to score one. I think you're right. I think maybe 5 shots on target.
Yeah, you know when I think about it, right, I'm just looking at it for 7. I think I was putting that because I was thinking shots. Now when I think of it on target, maybe I should reduce that.
That's why I said it's on the high side.
Yeah, actually, it is on the high side. Well, James, come on, ruin it.
That is on the high side, Robbie. What I would say is we're averaging 4.1 shots on target per Premier League match this season. But you rightly point out that we are getting way more shots off at goal these days. We are getting into those 12 plus per match, which used to be just sort of standard for Arsenal. But now actually, obviously we dropped off, I think, in the last year and a half in terms of those numbers, but we're getting back to it. We're starting to assert our dominance a little bit more, create chances, not taking them all, but looking a little bit better. I think in our last game against Southampton, if I just bring it up here, we had 4 shots on target in the last home game, but then it was 6 on target against Newcastle. So I think in that sort of 4 to 6, 7 area is safe bet.
In Kelechi Masterclass. He better be anyway. Call me. Right. All right. I think I've gone too high on that. Definitely, but let me I'm gonna stick with it anyway. How many goals will Arsenal score? I said 2. Kelechi?
It's a tough question. It's a really tough question. Again, like you said, it depends on the lineup.
I think
maybe 3. Maybe 3, because I know Martinelli is going to play. Definitely.
Martinelli. Pepe will probably start.
Yeah, Pepe will play, yeah.
Big game for Pepe. Big game for Pepe, man, if he plays.
Of course. I mean,
way down the pecking order now, isn't it? I mean, even the other day, significant that Willian came on in before him.
I was surprised, in as much as it was a toilet break substitution and he could still come on. It was embarrassing. But he's a quality player. We still believe in him. We are trying to give him confidence, but he has to.
We.
Yeah, the fans. We are trying to give him confidence.
You mean you still believe in him?
No, of course. You can see it. See, football is a confidence game. That's what I tell people, and I keep using the Leicester team that won the league ahead of Man City, Arsenal. I keep using them as an example. Apart from Mahrez and maybe Kante, the rest we are journeymen. Christian Fuchs. What's the other English, right? What's that his name again? They are just joining and they won the league. Morgan. They won the league.
Yeah, but
when you have confidence.
You're talking about defenders. We're talking about someone up front that you want to be dynamic.
I'm telling you. I'm saying the same thing.
I hope he comes good in that game, James. How many goals? How many goals you said? 3, James?
Southampton, they're such a difficult team to analyse in this sense. We scored 23 this season in the league. Then you got the 2 in the FA Cup we scored after extra time. Southampton make it difficult. They conceded 2 to Leicester in their last league game, but then they also played really well in that game. They were 2-0 up against United, but then conceded 3 in the second half. They're not the tightest of defences, though they have had a few clean sheets in the last 4 or 5 games. Draws, kept a blank against West Ham, Fulham. I think we'll nick a goal or 2, 1 or 2. I think we will score.
Does their game against Shrewsbury have any role to play in your analysis?
Shrewsbury?
The Shrewsbury.
Yeah, the last game. Yeah.
They beat them 2-0.
Yeah. Does it have any role to play in your analysis? Do you feel that they'll feel the same team or something similar, or go
I saw
stronger.
that.
Because I know what Prowse started the game and finished it.
They'll go stronger.
I think they'll go for a strong team.
They went with they left out a lot of players in that game, but I think they'll go stronger against us because I think they know that we've got a pretty strong squad as well. One of the things about that game is that, you know, our sort of backup players on paper, you'd say still strong, because if you're bringing in a Willian and you're bringing in a Pepe, I reckon Gabriel will come in. Gabriel at the back, I think, will come in. You've got Martinelli, you can come in as well. You know, so you can make 4 or 5 changes or more to Arsenal's team, and it's, in theory, it's not that weakened. We know it is at the moment because of how good Smith Rowe and Saka and people like that are playing, but you can bring in players that, you know, and I think what Arsenal will do is they'll have a load of firepower on the bench. I noticed with Arteta, he does that a lot. Wenger never used to do that all the time. Wenger would just go, weak team, kids, it is what it is. I've noticed with Arteta, even in the Europa League, when we're playing teams like Dundalk and that, guys were pretty strong teams, man. And then on the bench, he's got insurance in case, you know, he'll have an Aubameyang on the bench. He'll have a Lacazette and guys like that on the bench in case it's going wrong. So, yeah, I'm confident it's going to be difficult because it's an away game. I think if we'd have been playing at home, I feel a bit more confident, but I think it's going to be difficult. And then the fact that we've got them twice in a row, but I don't know. I fancy us, man. I'm sticking with the 2 goals. I'm going 2-0, actually, for that game.
Oh, 2-0, wow.
Yeah, I'm going 2-0 because even when we played them in the league and they beat us, what was it? It was 2-1, wasn't it?
No, we played 1-1, innit?
We drew 1-1 at the Emirates.
We didn't lose. Sorry, it felt like a loss, but it was 1-1.
Yeah.
And you know, I felt we could have. You know, it was a very even game, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And we've improved a lot since then. And if anything, with them, they've been a bit up and down. 1 minute they've been playing really well, then they'll have another game when they're. So I think, you know, when they played us before, they caught us at a good time. But I think now we're playing better now. So I've got a bit more confidence going into that game.
Yeah, and Gabriel will have scores to settle for his red card. He'll be ginger. He want to play.
And I'm looking forward to. I'm looking forward to seeing Martinelli as well. He's the one I really want to see starting that game. All right, James. Thank you very much, mate. Right, it's time to get serious.
Oh, is it now? Hey,
it's competition time, bro.
Normally 30 minutes into the show now. It's 30 minutes. It's normally 30 minutes into the show before you do. You don't
worry about it. Listen, you ain't here to be the producer of the show. You're here to take part in the competition and hopefully win yourself £200. Now, let me just remind you of how the competition works, right? So that you don't end up like Mo, where, you know, he's there saying, oh, I never give him a fair chance and that, which I did give him all fair chances. You've got 6 questions to answer. 6. If you get 4 of these questions right, you win £200. Yeah. If you answer if I ask you a question and you don't know the answer, you can pass and you can come back to that question. Remember, you have 30 seconds. So if you dwell on a question for too long, you're eating up your time. Now, I've tested this all out. Every time I do this, I test it against the clock with pauses. So you've got more than enough time to answer all 6. Yeah.
No problem.
Yeah.
Well, let me do one last revision, please.
What last revision? What do you think this is? And I think, listen, you're a very intelligent guy. You've got a doctorate, haven't you?
But not doctorate in football studies and scoreline memorization.
What the UK?
In engineering.
Engineering, all right. Well, engineer a win here today, and you'll be all right. Yeah.
No
right. So hold on. I was just about to say on my phone, somebody's trying to ring me. Okay, we're gonna put the 30 seconds on the clock at the moment, right? Wait a minute. Let me just put do not disturb so nobody bothers me within your 30 seconds.
Let me do mine as well.
What do you mean do yours? What, you don't believe me?
No, let me do my do not disturb too. That's what I mean. No, because this one have been calling me. That's why all these baby girls. You understand?
It might be Eddie and Ketcher.
You understand?
Right. Come on. Let's go. You ready?
Yep.
Your 30 seconds starts now. Who did Arsenal beat to win the FA Cup in 2015?
Aston Villa.
How old is Thomas Partey?
27.
Which club is higher in the Premier League? Crystal Palace, Wolves, or Leeds?
Crystal Palace is higher.
Who's top of Serie A in Italy?
AC Milan.
How many goals has Aubameyang scored this season?
In the Premier League, 3 goals.
Who plays at Ibrox?
Celtic. No, Rangers, sorry.
Right. You actually run out of time for that last question. And we have to take the first thing that you said.
No, I said Rangers. Rangers. Ibrox,
you ran
Rangers.
slightly out of time.
No. Rangers. Rangers.
Look.
I said Rangers.
So I don't think we can.
If you set time up, you know, when you ask the question, I'm still with it, just like basketball. When you are dunking it, the ball is still in the air. Bam. So you ask your question before 30 seconds. I have the right to answer.
Trying to make excuses already. Right. Let's get into see if you actually did win anything. Who did Arsenal beat in the FA Cup in 2015? You said
that's Hull City, isn't it?
You said Aston Villa. You said. That's what you said. You said Aston Villa.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you didn't think it was Aston Villa.
Hull City, Aston Villa. Which one? I'm mixing up my years. Sorry, but that said Aston Villa. No, that's what I said. Aston Villa.
The doctor. He's got a doctorate. Very intelligent guy.
No, I said Aston Villa.
Got it right. Well done. It was Aston Villa.
I was there. That's why I remember. I was there.
Right. How old is Thomas Partey?
27.
You said 27.
Mm-hmm.
Sure about that?
Yeah, 100%.
That's what Ty said.
100%.
But you are right. You are right.
I got all my questions.
He's 27.
Yeah.
That's two.
Yeah.
Who's higher in the Premier League? Crystal Palace, Wolves, or Leeds?
So Wolves are 15th.
14th.
No, 14th. Then Newcastle 15th. Crystal Palace, they are behind us.
Crystal Palace are in 13th.
So then that means it's Leeds then.
That's right. It was Leeds. And I thought you would have got that. Are you not a person who, you see, we threw this one in there trying to help you out because you're the person who always says, yeah, I used to live in Leeds. I look out for their results.
I forgot. You know, Leeds didn't play last night. You understand?
Leeds are in 12.
The game got cancelled. That's why there was calculation mistake there. No problem.
So you obviously do look at Leeds results very closely. You don't even know where they are in the league. But they're in 12th. So it's higher out of those three is Leeds. So you got that one wrong. Who's top of Serie A in Italy?
AC Milan.
You come out with that one quick.
Yeah.
Because you're right. It is AC Milan.
Yeah.
Well, you got there 3.
Yeah.
How many goals has Aubameyang scored in the league this season? You said 3. The answer is 5. Remember, he scored 2 the other night. He had 3 before that. Now, who plays at Ibrox? Now, I don't know what to do with this.
No, Rangers. No, you know, when you're answering your question, am I not supposed to answer it? So wait, if he's on 20, if you don't do it, I'm trying to be fair. So if he's on 28 seconds and you're still asking me the question,
who plays?
So what do I don't answer?
Time's up. No, but it's time's up.
No,
who plays at Ibrox?
Rangers.
It is Rangers, and though you said Celtic first, but you've gone about 1 second over time.
No. I said Celtic Rangers. I did not do
but you went over time.
No, that's what I'm saying.
You went over time.
If you're asking me a question, wait. We are not quarreling. If you're asking me a question, you ask me a question during the 30 seconds. I have to answer it. I did not do I said Celtic Rangers.
I have to be
I said
have to be
Celtic.
fair.
No,
I
Rangers.
have
No,
to
and
be
you didn't
fair.
tell me, you didn't tell me time up. You just said, and then later you say your time is up. And I'm thinking, you never said time up. So when it gets to 30 games, you tell me time up. Then, but you didn't tell me time up. So, and after he spoke, you don't
Sorry,
give me a time. I don't know when you stop the time.
I can't give it to you. You've gone a second over time.
A second.
Yeah, a second over time. Let me speak to Jason. Let me see if he can send me a message there adjudicating what he thinks.
No, I'm being fair.
Jason,
I answered it in the same breath. I did not do.
I'm sure he's a second over. What do you think, Jason? I'm just waiting for him to send me a message there. He's adjudicating in the stream.
No, I can't be a second over. And moreover, you have to take him into consideration the lag.
He's saying he's doing a review. All right, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Right, I think you have gone over time, but I'm going to give you an extra question. Yeah, an extra question. If you get this question right, yeah, the £200 is yours. Yeah. All right.
Okay.
I'm going to give you an extra question. Who is top of League Two? Which team is currently top of League Two?
Lincoln City.
No, that's League Two, not League One. League Two. Lincoln City was. We did that last week. So who is top of League Two? I'm giving you a second chance on this as well.
No, but last week you gave them options. You didn't give me options.
Wait, which options? You didn't even get it in time.
No, but you gave.
I'm throwing you a lifeline here now, and now you're telling me about options.
No, you gave me options. I watch every AFTV Picks show, all of them. I don't miss anyone.
You see, this is why, right?
I know.
This is why I should have said no. You ain't getting.
He doesn't give me options.
Oh my God.
He doesn't
All
give
right,
me
you know what?
options.
All right, let me give him. I'll give you options, right? I'll give you options.
Oh, you give me another question.
I'm going to give you options. I'm going to give you three. You got options. You got to choose one out of these three: Cambridge, Carlisle, or Newport.
This is not fair. This is not fair. I see
I'm giving you. Oh my God! You know what? I already know that Mo's going to be on my case after this, saying, "No, you didn't get these chances."
But this is not. This is not fair. This is
You've
not fair.
got. Come on, answer that.
I got the eyebrows. I got eyebrows.
Listen, I'm only doing this. I'm doing this for the Nigerians out there. Come on, hurry up. You got 5 seconds.
I'm tempted to say
4,
Cambridge.
3. Who are you going with?
Cambridge.
It's Cambridge. It's Cambridge. It is actually you lucky.
Guesswork.
I feel like you know. I know Mo's going to be on my case after this. He's going to be saying that how comes Kelechi got all these chances and stuff like that.
Which chance? No, I said eyebrows in the same breath. Celtic eyebrows.
Yeah, but you said it. Anyway, we're going to give it to you. You know what I'm going to do, man? You lot like to argue so much. What I'm going to do on the next one, I'm going to have a big alarm that goes off on it. All right, but you've won. You've won today. So Kelechi representing Nigeria. He's got the business done. Don't forget AFTV Picks is available in Nigeria as well now. So, but yeah, you have won it. He got it. Cambridge. James, let me get James back up there. Have you ever seen anything like this, James? I'll give the man a chance, and he's telling me about options and stuff like that. Bloody hell!
I think you are gonna have Mo on your case. You know, he is.
I know. I'm gonna have Mo on my case.
No, but I'm being fair. What? The question is like the last question is like basketball. You're throwing the last throw with 3 seconds to go. People is in flight and answer the question. He said, "I went overboard."
What I'd say, in fairness, he did know the last question, and he did say it, even though it was after the time. It was just before you said time was up, I think. So I think the way you resolved it is fair.
Okay, well, you've won. Congratulations to you. You've won £200. Well done to you, Kelechi. You have won the competition today, and you confident?
No, I'm thanking everybody, thanking the fans, thanking the judges. You know, my VAR referee, James has viewed it on VAR and told you to, you know, it's not a red card, it's a yellow card.
Wasn't it you who said you don't like VAR as well?
No. It's the people that run the VAR. I like VAR. The people that run it, I don't like. They don't know how to run it.
Well, congratulations to you, Kelechi. And thanks to you as well, James. And we're looking forward to the game at the weekend. Don't forget, on AFTV Picks, you can enter our competition, a chance to win £1,000 this weekend. All you got to do is click the link in the description. It's free to enter. You have to be over 18. It's available worldwide, including
Nigeria.
Yeah, right. And James even got
I've won my own. Go and win your money, my Nigerian brothers. Go and win. I've won money now. Go and win. It's there for you now. Free money.
I know about free money. Ain't free money. Well, if you listen, that guy earlier, he said he was just watching the game, Sedge, and he said afterwards money popped into his account, so he was nice. But yeah, so register for that now, free to play. But thanks, Kelechi. Don't forget, next week we've got a special, right? Because we're playing Man United. We're going to be doing a special ahead of that game. I'm not even going to tell you. You have to watch it. It's a special Arsenal versus Man United AFTV Picks. Make sure you check it out. Kelechi, well done to you, and thanks to you, James, as well. And we'll be back next week.
Thanks, guys.
Every week on AFTV Picks, we give away £1,000. And all you've got to do is enter our free-to-play competition and go head-to-head with me, win it, and this could be yours. Get involved right now. Click the link in the description, and you can play, and it's absolutely free. All you have to do is be over 18 and have some decent football knowledge. So what are you waiting for? Get involved now and you can win yourself £1,000.